Welcome to a very exhausting fucking call. Welcome to the game cupboard. My name's Rick and this is my game cupboard. Or at least it was. As you can see, it is literally a cupboard. This is where up until now, pretty much since the channel began, maybe about a year after Strange Play began, this is where I've done all my recording, all my editing, everything. All the editing and stuff takes place over here. All the game cupboard intros and stuff take place here. If you've ever watched Crush Souls, this is the sofa that Mark and I sit on. It is literally a game cupboard. But all that is about to change. So for the last few days, my girlfriend Elena and I have been washing and decorating and moving, and so I see I'm sweating. We've spent the morning cleaning, we've finished decorating, and now we're going to be moving everything from here into the new space, which will give me a lot more room. And yeah, I decided to make this little video to chronicle the old room state it was in, how we've decorated it, everything that we've done to it. So technically this is the last ever video I'll be shooting in the old game cupboard. So it's a bittersweet little intro actually. Anyway, but yeah, that's out of the way. Let's get on with it. This is how we transformed a mold-ridden room into a brand new gaming space. Hope you enjoy. So as you can see, it's considerably bigger than the previous space. Trying some paint on the wall, see what kind of colour we want. Just going to go with a almost game cupboard purple. I am that guy now. The thing is, this room was left in such a horrible state when the last tenant moved out. The walls went... We've actually cleaned these. These have been cleaned and scrubbed with about 3 or 4 layers of anti-mold. It's just really bad damp in this building for some reason. But I have no idea what that on the floor is. It's not going to be an easy fix. But we've got the paint. We've got the brushes, we've got the rollers, we've got the determination and the means to do it. It's going to take so long. Well, we've spent about the last 3 or 4 days prepping the room with antifungal stuff. You can see it's looking a little bit better. Yeah, now it's time to paint. Right, so it's been a few days since the second coat was put on. We decided to do that without recording it because nobody wants to see a second coat being put on, but now it's time to put the colour on and hopefully get the room finished today, which would be pretty awesome. So I'm going to stop talking and get painting. And we're back in the room. We have put the second coat on already and spent the morning cleaning and mopping and cleaning and mopping the floor, and I think we're ready to start moving stuff in. This is the same t-shirt and hair from the intro. I cheated and did all that on the same day because this is the day that we're moving everything in, starting with a brand new rug and seeing if we can fit, I mean, we'll easily be able to fit everything from the old place into the new place, but how we're going to do it and how we're going to set it up, well, I guess we're going to find out together. I thought I broke the table, but I fixed it. I am so tired. here we are, after 7 days of hard graft, I guess you could call it. We're here, the finished room, the brand new game cupboard, where I'm going to be recording some games, playing some games, doing some podcasts and things like that. Having a space like this is a dream come true. To move from the tiny little cupboard, the literal game cupboard, to having space where I can breathe, where when Mark is here we can sit and stretch out, and to have space to create in an environment that is just nice to be in. This is everything I've ever wanted to create in. It's unreal. It's absolutely unreal to imagine that for a little bit of money and a lot of time we were able to do it. I am incredibly privileged and lucky to have a room in our little flat that gives me the space to do this, but to actually just spend time in it is it's great, and I genuinely cannot wait to make new videos and share everything with you guys. I think the next few months are going to be pretty special, but getting a little bit too sentimental, so how about I show you around the room. So as you can see, just from coming in, there's a huge difference already in the actual state of the room. Over here, where there was mold, is now a haphazard game collection. It's not in any order, and I know that some people who are quite finicky about that kind of thing are going to be pulling their hair out like, oh, why aren't these games in order? They're stressing me out. I will get to putting them in order at some point. I just haven't got around to it yet. It's been quite a busy time. These LED lights as well, they're not the fancy Philips Hue ones. These were £16 from Amazon. I just wanted to see if it was actually worth the investment, but I'm really happy with how they look now, and I will probably be investing in some proper Hue lights at some point. I can't wait for that either. In this other corner, where there was nothing but mold before, is now my desk, where I'll be doing all of my editing. I'm going to be spending a lot of time here. I've already been spending a lot of time here putting this video and the video that will hopefully be out next week together. And then we have my shelf of random crap. I need to think of a better name for it, because this is all things like gifts and things that I just don't really have a home for, but I don't want to just put in a box because they do mean something to me. So they're on the shelf of random crap. But that is it for the creation of the new game cupboard. Thank you very much for watching. I want to know about your own little game spaces, so let me know in the comments below or over at Game Cupboard Rick on Twitter, and let's talk about your little game spaces, your little, for want of a better word, man caves. I'd love to see just your little areas that you can get lost in the wonderful world of video games in. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then.